Alex Eala after ASB Classic Semis exit, so close yet so far. Alexandra Alex Eala on Saturday said she was so close yet so far following her semifinal exit at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand. Eala advanced to the semifinals but fell to China's Wang Xinyu in a hard-fought match, 7-5, 5-7, 4-6. Till my heart stops. So close yet so far, Eala wrote in the caption of her Instagram post. She also expressed her gratitude to the tournament hosts, saying, "Thank you Auckland for the warmest hospitality to start the year. Truly felt the Wairua." Despite the loss, Eala earned 89 WTA ranking points and $12,331 in prize money from the tournament. So close yet so far, the resilient echo of Alex Eala's ASB Classic run. On a summer evening in Auckland, New Zealand, the chant of tennis balls echoing against taut strings faded into an uneasy quiet, a silence that felt heavy with possibility and heartbreak. Alexandra Alex Eala, at just 20 years old, stood at the brink of a watershed moment in her young professional career. The scoreline read not merely as numerical results but as final punctuation in an epic narrative of grit, growth, and unyielding ambition. After an intense semifinal clash at the 2026 ASB Classic, Eala's campaign ended with a hard-fought 7-5, 5-7, 4-6 loss to China's Wang Xinyu, a match that embodied the fine margins between triumph and defeat at tennis's highest levels. In her own words, succinct, raw, and resonant, Eala posted on social media, "Till my heart stops. So close yet so far." These 4 words encapsulate not just one match, but the broader, intoxicatingly bittersweet truth of elite sport. The arc of an undeniable rise. To understand the emotional weight of this semifinal loss, we must first trace the contours of Eala's journey, from a precocious teenager with promise to a professional poised on the edge of global tennis relevance. Born into a family that cherished sport, her mother, a former professional tennis player, Eala was not merely introduced to the tennis world, she was steeped in its rhythms from childhood. Her talent was unmistakable. By age 13, she had left home to train abroad, sharpening her skills and mentality among elite competition. Over subsequent years, bursts of brilliance and steady climbs up the rankings signaled her arrival. Her breakthrough came in 2025 when she broke into the WTA Top 100, claimed her first WTA 125 title, and added a Southeast Asian Games gold medal to her growing resume. But numbers alone do not tell the story. Behind each ranking point is a narrative of perseverance, early mornings on empty courts, travel fatigue, bouts of injury, and the psychological strain of being a standard-bearer for an entire sporting community. For Philippine tennis, which had never before seen one of its own rise so close to the pinnacle of the Women's Tennis Association Tour, Eala's ascent was both innovation and inspiration. Her progress revived national pride and sparked a deeply emotional connection with fans at home and abroad. 2. Auckland, a stage set for breakthrough. The ASB Classic, the traditional curtain raiser to the new tennis season, is more than just a tournament. It is a crucible where aspirations for the year ahead are tested against the rigors of world-class competition. In Auckland's warm summer air, Eala embarked on a journey that hinted at something monumental. She began her campaign with staunch determination. In a compelling round of 32, she overcame the formidable Donna Vekic, a match that set the tone for Auckland and suggested that her maturity under pressure was evolving. Her early victory over Petra Marcinko followed with ruthless precision, a 6-0, 6-2 demolition that demonstrated both her physical readiness and tactical sharpness. But it was her quarterfinal victory over Poland's Magda Linette that captured the imagination of tennis fans worldwide. Linette, seeded 5th and an experienced tour veteran, had twice defeated Eala in previous meetings. In Auckland, however, Eala reversed the narrative, executing a powerful 6-3, 6-2 win that reflected not only technical maturity but a burgeoning belief in her capacity to dictate outcomes on big stages. For many watching, this match was a watershed, a young phenom not merely competing but dominating at the elite level. 3. The semifinal, a marathon of heart and will. The semifinal against Wang Xinyu defied linear description. It was not simply a match, but a crucible of willpower, athletic resilience, and dramatic turns that lasted nearly 3 hours, a testament to the physical and psychological demands of modern professional tennis. Wang drew first blood, rushing to a 4-0 lead in the opening set. But Eala remained unshaken. What followed was a remarkable sequence. She affirmed her resolve, clawed back game by game, and seized the first set in a stunning reversal of fortune. Each point was a micro-battle, the crowd's fervor growing with every fetched ball and every audacious winner. The second set played out like an emotional heartbeat, rising and falling with the momentum of each player. Eala once again wrested back control, burning through opportunities and even earning match points. But Wang, unrelenting, reeled off 4 consecutive games, turning the tide and forcing a decider. Emergence of physical fatigue, coupled with persistent lower back spasms, began to show in the third set. A medical timeout underscored not only the physical toll but the emotional weight Eala carried on her shoulders. Yet even then, trailing 5-1 and facing elimination, she fought back to 5-4, a testament to her indomitable spirit. Ultimately, Wang closed it out. The fine line between glory and heartbreak. To the uninitiated, the difference between reaching a final or losing in the semifinals might appear numerical: 1 match, 2 outcomes. But for athletes like Eala, that fine line is often a gulf filled with hours of relentless effort, countless tactical decisions, and emotional investments that defy quantification. Her reflection, so close yet so far, captures this duality. In elite sport, proximity to achievement can feel painfully tantalizing. It validates effort while exposing what remains beyond reach. It is a psychological space athletes inhabit frequently, the paradox of knowing you have competed wholly yet still fallen short. And yet, within that phrase lies a deeper truth, that despite the narrow defeat, Eala earned something potentially more enduring than a finals appearance, the affirmation of belonging at the upper tiers of professional tennis. The broader meaning for Philippine tennis. Eala's journey resonates far beyond the lines of a tennis court. In the Philippines, a nation with passionate sports fans yet limited tennis heritage, her rise represents a new pathway for young athletes chasing global aspirations. Her semifinal run added valuable WTA ranking points and prize money, tangible benefits that will bolster her future schedule and seedings. It also signifies competitive readiness heading into the Australian Open, the next major,